Hello. Today I want to talk about vision. I think vision it's important for each and every person to be able to have a vision, because someone without a vision is like someone who says, I am going for a trip. I have my passport. When he gets to the airport, he says, I want to buy a ticket. And they ask him to where? He says, I don't know. I just want a ticket. I don't know where I'm going. Just give me a ticket. I don't know where I'm going. And it's very hard for you to be able to reach anywhere if you do not know where you're going. If you do not know where you're going. And some people are going full speed, full blast speed. And I heard something recently that busyness does not mean you're doing busyness. Some people are extremely busy, but maybe they're just like the caterpillars. I heard a story about a caterpillar that were brought into a house, and there was a pot that had a tree, the type of leaves that the caterpillars like, and the tree was reaching to the edge of the pot where the caterpillar just needed to stretch his head and get into the tree. But these caterpillars, they started following each other, going round and round and round and round, and they never got to get to the tip of the tree and climb it and eat it. They were busy, yes, but they were just going around the pot, going around the pot, not entering where the food is. So busyness does not mean that you're actually going anywhere. You can just be busy, but you're busy going around. So they went round until they finally died. But the leaf that was there just needed them to stretch their heads a little and reach out to it. Isn't that true of so many people? They keep on going around circles because they do not have a definite place where they are going to. A vision simply means to view your future, to have a picture of your future. How many people right now have a picture of their future? And not only that, not only have a picture of their future, but they have written it down. They have written it down, the picture of their future. Because the scripture says that write down the vision. It's yet for an appointed time. So it is very important for you to write down the vision for your life and even the vision of God. Any vision that you have, write it down. That's very important. Write it down, because it is your vision that will guide you when you're making your goals and your plans. Your vision will guide you when you're making your goals and your plans. And your vision simply means that you have a map. You have a map of where you're going to. Or you have the Google Maps of where you're going to. And it will guide you there. It will guide you there. But if you just start and say, you get into the car and say, I'm going, and you're asked where you're going, you just say, I'm going. And you do not know where you're going to. And you do not know how you're going to come back. And you'll never know when you've gotten where you are going. You'll probably you'll probably go nowhere. You'll just go around in circles like the caterpillars. You'll go around the circles like the caterpillars. So it's very important for us to write down our vision. And when you have a vision, it keeps you on track. It keeps you on track, and you're able to achieve and accomplish your goals. I've never seen any great institution without a vision. And if you want to be great or you want to achieve anything worthwhile, then you need to have a vision. You need to have a vision, because your vision is a map that will guide you and will help you be able to reach your destination. It will help you reach your destination. And apart from that, it will guide your goals. When you're setting goals, it will guide your goals so that you can be able to set your goals to be able to achieve what you were called to be. Because every one of us, we were called, we were created for a purpose, and there is something that you are created to do. And if you can be able to find out what you were created to do and build it up and maximize on it, it will be able to, instead of looking for a job, you would have gotten a work. They can fire you from your job, but nobody can ever fire you from your work. I once heard Miles Monroe say that. They can fire you from your job, but nobody can ever fire you from your work. When you have a vision, you have found your work. This is why I was born. And nobody can fire you from your work. So it's very important for us to have a vision. And when you do that, anyone who has ever achieved anything worthwhile, I can give you stories after stories of people who have become great achievers. None of them become achievers without a vision. When you have a vision, it gives you direction on which way you can go. You may not be able to see everything at the moment, but you have a clear picture. And as you set goals, it's like opening headlights at night when it's dark. It's like opening the headlights and going towards your objective or goal. But if you do not have a vision, it's like driving blind. And anyone who is driving blind without a guide will definitely get himself into trouble. So number one way of succeeding is have a vision. God told Abraham this: as far as your eyes can see, I have given you. And remember, I've said that vision is seeing what is in the future. As far as your eyes can see, that have I given unto you. If you cannot see it, you cannot have it. If you cannot see it, you cannot have it. So begin to write your visions down. Begin to write your visions down. One of these days, I'll also talk about goals, but it's very important for everyone to have a vision. For the scripture says that where there is no vision, people die. Where there is no vision, people perish. If you do not want to perish, even during this, when people are dealing with COVID, if you do not want to perish, maybe this is an opportunity for everybody to sit down and reflect and rewrite their vision and re-look at their vision and encourage themselves again in their vision and look at their visions clearly. Because the Bible says that the vision is yet for an appointed time, and it shall surely come to pass. It shall not delay. If you have a clear vision, it shall surely come to pass, especially if you've allowed God to guide you in your vision. And now the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you.